and welcome to today's video. I've got a 5-star review for you today, which is Sword of the Seven Sins. Hi guys, like I said, today I'm reviewing Sword of the Seven Sins, which is the first book in the series. This is by Emily Colin, and this is a dystopian. It's set in a future world where there is the Commonwealth, and it's basically everyone lives and dies by the seven sins. Okay, so within like the cities, there's everyone is born basically through test tubes and things. There's the natural births are only for the outsiders who are in the free lands, but everyone else in the city has basically been created genetically. Now, within this Commonwealth, so you've got the priests who are in charge of everything and make sure that everyone obeys the seven sins, so that no one is committing any of these. So within this world, one of the worst things that you can do is fall in love, because then you've got lust, which is considered to be like the worst of the sins. So we have our main character, Eva, who she's always been a little bit different, shall we say. With her view, she's always questioned how right it is to obey the rules about the seven sins, and so yeah, she's like really questioning it, and that's one of the things that I really liked about this book, because it does make you question like how wrong are the actions. There was one where a guy gets arrested for committing one of the seven sins because he tried to get an extra book from the library so that he could use it with his class. Doesn't seem like a bad thing, but because he tried to get an extra book, he got tried for committing one of the sins. And things like that. So it really made you sort of think about that, like how far does it go, you know? And which I found really interesting. I thought it was done really well. This kind of book, I don't generally find that I get wild by them. It's not like my usual genre of choice. I will read it, and because of this reason, books like this, because I found this one really got into the world. The whole world building thing was done really well. The characters as well were really well defined, and I liked also like the moral compass, the themes of this book. I liked the relationship. Eva was great, nice strong female lead. Also Ari, I thought he was our love interest in this and our co-protagonist, if you like. I also liked his character. I like how they're developing. I like the story. I like the potential for the series. I definitely want to read the next book in the series. However, I'm a little confused about this, because as soon as I finished this one, I went on to Amazon to see if I could find the second book in the series, and there's some books in between, it seems. So there's one which would be like a prequel to this one, I believe, and then there was another one which has like short stories in it, and then there is what I'm assuming is the second book in the series, which follows on from this. So yeah, I was a bit confused about the order of the books and things by looking at that, but I would definitely be interested to read them all and get more background knowledge about the various different characters and how it all came to be, and and all that. I mean, you do get some in this book, obviously, but there's a lot that you can cover with this, and the various different characters and things as well, the organisation of it, yeah, I thought it was really good. It's one of those that when it finished, I was like, okay, I need like the second book now, because I need to carry on this story. I want to know what happens. So it does have a bit of a cliffhanger ending, but yeah, it was good. And like I said, a lot of food for thought in this one. Generally about like the sins and things, the organisation. Also, questions about genetic modification and things like that, which is obviously relevant to today's world as well, but like the experiments and things, mixing DNAs and creating new races and all kinds of stuff, did also bring up a little bit the question of race in this as well, because within the Commonwealth, it's predominantly white as the skin colour, and there was a thing about how most of the other skin colours and things are the people who are living outside of the Commonwealth, because they were deemed as like lower beings or whatever, or less superior DNA in the thing. So it brings up a lot of different things. I liked also seeing a little bit of the outside of the Commonwealth world and things, and I'm definitely curious to see more about that. Again, there was some interesting characters coming out there as well. So yes, looking forward to this. So anyway, that is The Sword of the Seven Sins by Emily Colin. And check it out if you like this kind of book. I definitely recommend this one. I really enjoyed it. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on new uploads, and give this video a like if you liked it. Also, if you have any comments about books like this, books that make you think, maybe you have some suggestions. If you have read this book and if you think it's worth reading the prequel and the short stories one as well, or if they're skippable in this and you just read through to the others, I'd love to know what you hear about those as well. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!